use the tag friends.
Morning. Welcome to the class. I'm going to start in a few moments. Just give people a chance to join us. So this is going to be a intermediate Vinyasa flow. Please remember, you are practicing at your own risk. You are responsible for your own safety and well-being. Take a break if you need a break. Skip a pose or two. Rest. Child's pose is always a good option to take your rest in. And then rejoin. Do your modifications. There's nothing wrong. Just listen to your body. Your body is the boss. For this practice, you don't really need any props. You might want to use a block if you have it, or a book for some support. It's not necessary, but I am going to use my block today to support the poses, and you might want to. But again, you can easily do without it. Okay? All right. Just a couple more moments, and we'll be ready to start. While we're preparing for the class, if you're ready, just take a moment to start centering, start bringing your awareness inward, just settling into your practice. Once again, welcome to the class. Namaste. And today we're starting in the child's pose. So please take your knees apart to the sides of the mat, big toes together. And lower down, arms extended over the head, forehead to the mat. And we're staying in the child's pose for about 1 minute. So close your eyes, bring your awareness to your inner world, and breathe. Now take your hands underneath the shoulders, push yourself up, and come sit on your heels if possible. If this hurts your legs, your knees, your feet, you can sit cross-legged. Let's reach the arms up, intertwine the fingers, rotate the palms up, drop the shoulders down, reach the hands up to the sky. And now bring free movement to your upper body, just loosening the upper body, moving the way that feels good to you this morning. Breathing freely. And release your hands down. Let's come to our tabletop for some cat-cows. Check on your alignment, please. Wrists, shoulders, knees, hips. Spine is neutral. Abdominals in. Neck in line with the rest of the spine. Toes are untucked. On the inhalation, arching the back, lifting the chin. On the exhalation, rounding the back, tucking the chin and the tailbone in. Continue. Inhaling into cow, exhaling into cat with the breath. Feel free to pause in any position if your body needs it. Don't pause the breath though, keep breathing. And one last time, exhaling into cat stretch. Inhaling into cow stretch. Good. And from here we're coming into plank on the knees. We're going to keep the knees down. Step the hands forward just a little bit so your wrists are not underneath the shoulders anymore. And then shift the shoulders over the wrists and slowly lower yourself down all the way onto the belly. Bring your hands underneath the shoulders and slide them a little bit down towards the waist. Forehead down and 3 rounds of cobra. Inhaling, coming up. Exhaling, lowering down. Again. One more. Exhale, lower. Inhale, come up to hands and knees. And we're coming into downward facing dog. So bring the hands forward a little bit, flatten the hands, spread the fingers wide, tuck the toes, and come up into downward facing dog. Move your legs here, bending and straightening the knees. You can also shift the hips side to side. Again, listen to what your body needs. Just a couple more breaths here in your downward facing dog. And now step your feet a little bit closer together. Inhale, reach the right leg up, bend the knee, and hip circles. And 2, and 3. And then re-extend the leg, even out the hips. And on the exhalation, shift forward, bring the right knee to the left elbow. And out. And to the right elbow. And back out. One more time. Left elbow. Right elbow, back out, and place the foot down. Inhaling, reaching the left leg up, hip circles, bend the knee. Good, and then re-extend the leg, hips evenly over the floor. And then bring that foot down, down dog. And then walking your hands towards your feet. Coming into the forward fold at the back of your mat. Soften the knees, let the upper body dangle over the legs. And on the inhalation with the knees slightly bent, come up, reach up, and exhale, float the arms down. Let's move a little bit, just a little bit of free movement, again in the body. Bit of a side bends, just loosening. It's morning. We may be a little bit stiff from sleeping. All right. At the back of the mat, inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold. Hands to the mat, walk forward into downward facing dog. Inhale, reach the right leg up. And exhale, shift to one-legged plank. Right knee into the chest. And then step it forward. Bring the left knee down. Inhale, come up into lunge. The hips press down. Chest reaches up. Shoulders away from the ears. Bring the hands down to the mat. And now bringing your left thigh into vertical. We're going into half splits. Straightening the right leg, flipping the foot up. And then lower over the leg to your own degree. Breathe here. And now keep your left toes tucked. Bring the weight of your body onto the left heel. And now point your right foot. And then fold over the leg. On the inhalation, coming back to lunge, pressing the hips down, untuck the left toes. Now I'm going to use the block to support my hand. So left hand on the next to your right foot, on support or on the mat, and then twisting the chest to your right, lifting the right arm. Now either staying right here or maybe finding your left foot with your right hand for a little bit of a quad stretch here. Good, release the foot. Bring both hands down. And let's step back into a plank. Lower down slowly, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. The other side. Step the feet a little bit closer together. Inhale, reach the left leg up. And then bring the knee into the chest. Shift the shoulders over the wrists. And then step that left foot forward. Drop the right knee down. Low lunge on this side. Lunge twist. Okay, let's bring that left hand down and going into half splits. Now bring your buttock down to the right heel, point the left foot, and fold over the left leg. On the inhalation, coming back to low lunge. Twisting open to the left. Either staying right here or maybe bringing that right foot up, catching your right foot with your left hand for a little bit of a quad stretch. Gently release without slingshotting. And your choice, either stepping directly to downward facing dog or taking your vinyasa. Down dog, plank, chaturanga, either cobra or upward facing dog, and exhaling into downward facing dog. On the inhalation, right leg rises, bend the knee, open the hips, reach that right knee as high up as you can, and then bringing that knee forward, and step the right foot next to your right thumb, and lower the left foot, lining up the feet for warrior two, coming up into warrior two. Release the arms. Let's straighten the right knee, and I'm going to bring my left foot a little bit closer to the front for triangle pose. Hands to the hips. And start leaning sideways over the right leg. And then release the, I'm going to use the block to support my right hand. Left arm extends. And big circles with your left arm. Good. Just one more breath here. And then let's bring the left hand down, bend the right knee, coming into runner's lunge. Firming up the back leg, dropping the hips down. And left hand next to the right foot, and twisting open to the right. Bring the right hand down and either step directly to downward facing dog or go through your vinyasa. Inhaling plank, exhaling chaturanga, all the way down, inhaling either cobra or upward facing dog, and exhaling downward facing dog. The other side. Inhaling, reaching the left leg up. Bend the knee. Twist the hips open to your left. Keep the weight evenly distributed in the arms. And then bring the knee forward. Step the left foot forward. Lower the right heel. Lining up the feet for Warrior Two. Come up into Warrior Two. Release the hands. Straighten the left knee. I'm going to bring my left foot a little bit closer to the right foot. And then coming into your triangle on this side. Right arm up. And big circles. And a little pause here in triangle. You can look down. You can look up. You can look in front of you. And bringing the right hand down. Again, either stepping directly into down dog or going through the Vinyasa. And exhaling into downward facing dog. And we're going to walk the hands towards the feet. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhaling all the way up. Exhale, bring the arms down. All right, just a little bit of a break here. Shake it off. Okay. Come to the back of your mat. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Walk forward into downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step it forward to the right thumb. Lower the left heel. Coming up into Warrior Two again. Reverse warrior, left hand on the left leg, right arm up and over the head, leaning towards your back leg. Don't let that front knee straighten. Back to Warrior Two. Side angle bend. Elbow on the side. Left arm extends over the ear. You can stay right here. You can go a little deeper, bringing the hand down to the foot. Maybe taking a bind. Left arm behind the back. Right arm underneath the right thigh. Pushing that left shoulder open. Let's release the bind. Good. Bring that left hand down and then walk the hands over to your left. Adjust the feet so they're parallel and a little bit pigeon-toed. Hands to the hips, come up. Inhale, look up, reach the chest up, and exhale, hinging at the hips, folding forward, bring the hands down to the mat, and release the upper body. Lift the hand. Now turn the toes out and side lunges. So come down to your right side, bend the right knee. And then walking yourself over to the other side. Again. And again. And again. Good. And now we're coming to the runner's lunge. With the right foot forward, come up on your left toes. Another lunge twist. Bring that right hand down. Now, lower your, let's see. So we're in the, let's lower the left foot on the outside edge of the foot. We're coming to side plank. You can keep your right foot down in front of you, like this, or take the full side plank. Okay, let's lift that right leg, bring it to the back of you, coming into wild thing. And carefully and slowly coming back into downward facing dog. And either resting in downward dog or taking your vinyasa. Inhaling plank, exhaling chaturanga, inhaling cobra or upward facing dog, and exhaling down dog. Now the other side. Inhale, reach the left leg up. Exhale, shift to plank, bring the knee forward and step the left foot forward. Lower the right heel. Come up into warrior two. And turn around here. So your left leg is forward now. Reverse warrior. Side angle bend. Maybe elbow on the thigh, maybe staying right here, maybe going a little deeper, maybe binding. Okay, let's release the hands and adjusting the feet, coming into the wide-legged forward fold. come up just a little bit, turn the toes out slightly, and sit down into your side lunge to whatever side you start with, and then to the other side. If you want to challenge yourself, don't use your hand. Now we're coming into runner's lunge on with the left foot forward. And I'm going to turn around on my mat and bring that left foot forward so you can see better what we're doing for the plank, right? Okay, lunge twist. Side plank variations. Lower that right heel down. You're on the outside edge of your right foot. Your left foot is in front of you. Maybe staying right here. Maybe taking full plank, side plank. And feel free to stay in the plank, or take your wild thing on this side, lifting the left leg, bend the knee, bring it back, and wild thing. Okay, let's come back to down dog. Either rest in downward dog. You can bring the knees down and take a little rest in child's pose, or Vinyasa. And lift the head, bend the knees, walk the feet towards the hands, exhale, forward fold, inhale, unfold, come up, and exhale, bring the arms down. All right, take a little break, shake it off. Going on. Step to the back of your mat. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway up, straight back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, walk yourself forward into downward facing dog. I'm going to turn around, but you guys stay right where you are. We're coming into Malasana, so step your feet just as wide apart as you need, the yogic squat. Drop the tailbone down, straighten the back, reach the chest up, hands to the chest. You can stay right here in your yogic squat, or bringing the feet closer together so the heels are touching, the toes are apart, and then see if you can grab the hands behind your heels, behind your ankles. Release the hands wherever you are. Support yourself with your hands. And we're gonna sit down. Come sit down on your mat. Bring your feet together, knees apart, into Baddha Konasana. So holding on to your feet. Let's keep the back straight. Shoulders away from the ears. About 5 deep breaths here. And now relax your back and hang the head. Lift the head, come up. Extend both legs in front. Bring the left foot in. The right leg is extended in front of you. The toes are pointing up to the sky. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, fold over the right leg. Coming up on the next inhalation. Let's twist to the right. Turn back so the chest is facing your right leg. Now bend your right knee. Grab onto your right foot with your left hand. Extend the leg. Now twist the chest to the right and extend the right arm back. Okay, come back. Release the leg. Let's step back into down dog. Vinyasa, inhale, plank, exhale, chaturanga, inhale, cobra or upward facing dog, and exhale, down dog. Step the feet closer. Inhale, reach the right leg up. And exhale, bring it forward. Lower the left heel. Standing on the railroad track, drop the hips. Come up into warrior one. Now lower the arms. Clasp the hands in the back. Inhale, reach the chest up. And exhale, fold into humble warrior. Good, come up. Reach the arms up. Release the arms down. And let's straighten the right leg for pyramid pose. Maybe drag that back foot a little bit closer to the front foot. The right toes, right knee, and the hips are facing in the same direction. And then on the exhalation, start folding over the leg. revolved triangle pose. I am going to use the block to support my hand here. So take your left hand closer to the right leg. You can also place your left hand on the right leg. If you're using support, a block or something like that, any height, right hand on the sacrum, twisting the chest to the right, and then extending the right arm up. And bringing the right hand down. Let's briefly relax over the right leg again, just for a moment here, right? Okay, now come up on the left toes. Bring the weight onto your right foot. And maybe staying right here, keeping the left toes down, maybe coming into standing splits. And bring that left foot down. And again, either step directly into your downward dog or take your vinyasa. And let's bring the knees down. And we'll do the same sequence on the other side, right? So we're sitting back down. For our Janu Shirshasana, the head to knee pose, left leg extends, right? Right foot on the inside of the left leg. And inhaling, reaching up. Exhaling, folding over the left leg. Coming up on the inhalation, let's take a gentle twist. Okay, come back, and then bend your left knee, grab a hold of your foot with your right hand. Just do what you can here. If this does not work for you, that's fine. Extend the leg. Now twist the chest to the left. And bring the left arm to the back. Good, let's release. And coming onto all fours, downward dog. Either staying in down dog or taking a vinyasa. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. And exhale, down dog. The other side, inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, step forward. Bring your right heel down. Standing on the railroad track, coming up into warrior one. Now find your hands in the back, intertwine your fingers in the awkward way And then on the exhalation, folding into your humble warrior. Coming up. Release the arms. Now I'm going to bring my back foot a little bit closer to the front foot. Square the hips forward. And then fold over the left leg into the pyramid pose. Also known as Parshvattanasana. Now lift up just a little bit, coming into a revolved triangle. Right hand next to the left foot, left hand on the sacrum, twisting the chest open to the left, and then extending the left arm up. Bring the left hand down, preparing for standing splits. So come up on your right toes, slide bend to the left knee, bring the weight of the body onto the left foot, maybe staying right here, maybe coming up into standing splits. Good, bring that right foot down, step back into down dog or child's pose, or take your vinyasa. Inhale plank, exhale lower. Inhale back bend, exhale downward facing dog. Inhale, reach the right leg up. Exhale, step it forward. Left knee down, lizard pose. Okay. So let's walk that right foot to the right side of the mat. Now you can turn your toes out a little bit. You can roll onto the outside edge of the right foot, letting the knee open. Now drop the hips, extend the chest. If this is enough stretch for your hip, and for the adductors on the right side, you can stay right here. You can also use your blocks to support your elbows. Or bringing the elbows down all the way. Keep the legs in the spine. And we're staying here for about 1 minute. Now feel free to stay right here. Actually, no, let's attempt the quad stretch, everybody. So push yourself up. So supporting yourself with the right arm in the front. Now bend that left knee. You do not want to be on the kneecap. So see if you can bring the weight that's on the left leg above the kneecap. So roll forward a little bit. Now, if possible, find your left ankle or left foot with your left hand. Or you can just bend it. You can bend the left knee and extend the left arm back. Okay, let's bring everything down. From here, we're gonna walk that right foot across the mat to the left side of the mat and lay the shin down for pigeon. Starting with a back bend. Bring the hands back, arch the back, proud chest. And then, again, if this is enough stretch, especially if you're feeling it in the knee, don't go there. So if you're feeling this in the knee, take a different variation. I will show a little bit in a moment here. Maybe staying right here, maybe lowering to the elbows. Maybe all the way down. About 1 minute here. Now lift the head first. Now using your arms, push yourself up. And let's come into downward facing dog, stretching that right leg. All right, let's do the other side. Inhale, reach the left leg up. Exhale, bring it forward. Drop the right knee down. So preparing for lizard on this side. So walk your left foot out a little bit. You can turn the toes so they're pointing to the left upper corner of your mat. You can roll on the outside edge of your left foot. Drop the hips down, reach the hips down to the ground, extend the back, extend the spine, chest forward. You can stay right here. You can start lowering yourself down. About 10 breaths here. Now bring the hands to the mat, push yourself up. You can just lift that left foot up, supporting yourself with the left hand, maybe reaching back for your left foot. Maybe just reaching your right arm back. Release gently. And now pigeon pose on this side. So walk your left foot across the mat. Lowering the shin. Starting with a back bend. And then lowering down to your own degree. About 10 breaths here. And it's likely that it feels different on this side. It definitely feels different for me. Feels like the left hip is a lot more flexible and open for me today. And to come out, lift the head, use your hands to push yourself upright, and then step back into down dog, or child's pose, or go through your vinyasa. Plank, chaturanga, up dog, and down dog. And let's bring the knees down if you haven't already. Shift the hips to the sides and come sit. Let's sit with the legs open. Okay. So keep both legs engaged by pointing the toes up. Let's bring our right arm on the inside of the right leg, left hand to the side, pushing that left shoulder back, leaning towards your right leg. You can stay right here. You can open your heart even more. You can also choose to bring that left arm over the head. Coming up on the inhalation. The other side. Left arm on the inside of the left leg, right hand on the side, opening the chest, leaning towards that left leg. Push that right shoulder back. Lift the chin slightly. Maybe bringing even more openness. Open heart, ready to receive the goodness. Maybe bringing it over the head. Come up. And now we're folding forward in between the legs, again going to your own depth. Let's start with the hands back. That will help with the straight back, spine extension. And then on the exhalation, start folding forward, reaching the chest forward. And then at some point bring your arms either to the feet or right in front of you. And then release into this forward fold. Let's come up. All right. Collect your legs, bring the knees together, and slowly lower yourself down onto the back. Here is the choice. You can either come up into a wheel pose. If the wheel is in your practice, you can take the wheel or your bridge. So bring the ankles underneath the knees, feet and knees about hip distance apart, and bring the pelvis up. You can roll the shoulders underneath you one at a time, maybe clasping the hands. Release the hands. And very carefully, especially if you're in wheel, lower the head down first, and then with control, all the way down. Very good. So let's step the feet out wider a little bit, and windshield wiper the knees. Now lift your pelvis just like an inch and then shift your hips to the right. Cross your right leg over the left, right thigh over the left thigh. Open your arms out at the shoulder level and then drop the knees to your left. You can turn the head to the right. And relax. Relax your upper body. Relax the lower back. Relax the pelvis. Now let's release this side, bringing the knees up. Now lift the pelvis and slide the hips just a tiny little bit to the left. And then cross your left leg over the right and drop the knees to the right. Maybe turning the head away from the knees. Close your eyes. Breathe and relax. And let's come back to center. Slowly, carefully, gently. Knees bent. And roll over to your right side, just for a couple of breaths. With the knees bent. Come onto your back. Now bring the knees into the chest, just gently. You can stay right here if this feels good. You can relax your legs. The knees will naturally open to the sides of the rib cage. Or if you'd like a little bit more release for your lower back and the one last stretch to the groin, reach out for your feet and bring the feet up for happy baby. Maybe bringing a gentle movement here, maybe not. Now release. Bring your feet down. And take your Shavasana for our final relaxation. You can fold your blanket, but just make sure it's not too high, not higher than 2 inches, okay? To support your neck and head. If it's a little cool in your room, cover yourself with a blanket. So you stay warm. Your body is going to start losing heat pretty rapidly here. Take your feet apart. Arms away from the body with the palms up. Close your eyes. Grab your eye pillow if you've got one. Take your time to adjust. You can also bend the knees. If something's going on with your lower back, bending the knees is perfectly fine. Now work out any residual tension that you might be feeling. Maybe still energy surging in the body. Open and close your fists. Maybe point and flex the feet a couple of times. Moving the shoulders, the shoulder blades, and then settle into your relaxation position. gonna be here for about 5 minutes. deeper breath. Gentle roll your head side to side. And then bend your knees and roll over to one side. Pull the knees into the chest, cradle your head in your arms. Keep your eyes closed for now. Just savoring these last few moments. And when you're ready, push yourself up into a comfortable seated position for our closing. Bring your hands to the heart. And please join me in the peace invocation. We're going to chant Om one time on the exhalation and then say Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Exhale completely. Deep breath in. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Namaste. Thank you for practicing. I hope that was beneficial to you. Hope you feel good after the practice. And please leave a comment. Say hi, so I know that you were there. And it really helps me to serve you better if I know who is joining. And this video will be saved on the page. You can access it at any time. Thank you for practicing.